Right behind me, we have the brand new Blackfin boats. 262 HB stands for hybrid bay. This one has a single V10 400 on the back. You got power poles, and we're here at the Hyatt in Sarasota. We drove up this morning to come check this thing out. If you were able to go to the Miami International Boat Show, you may have had a chance to walk on it, but if you did not, you're gonna see the whole thing today. Let's make it happen. So we have another Blackfin 262 HB, which Eric is on right there. So we're gonna take this opportunity to show you what the boat looks like. It stands in the water, some exterior running shots. We always like to see that. So we're gonna make that happen real quick and see how this thing performs. So the guys let me run the boat a little bit. I always like to get a feel for it, and although we're in the bay and it's like one of the most beautiful days that we've seen in quite some time, you still can see and feel what the whole bottom does. And this is a twin stepped hull design. It has a 17-degree dead rise and a 17-inch draft. So although you do get the bigger bow with that broken shear line and the bigger boat feel in the bow, you still get the shallow draft and the benefits of being able to fish offshore and inshore. The boat jumped up on plane very quickly with the V10 400 on the back. You know, perfect outfit for this. We were doing about 50 miles an hour with no problem. The jack plate control is really nice here. You have the gauge. We're running it about halfway up, and then I would trim up to, 5-7%. I felt to get up on that step, and then we were just off to the races at that point. So, excellent setup how we have it with the V10 400 on the back. It's had plenty of power, and you can put a ton of people on this boat, I'm sure, and just run it perfectly fine. What's nice about the stand through second station, it's really easy to get up here. You step on the helm seat, cup holder, and then you get up to the top of the console, which has a decking material, which allows you to have a little bit more grip up here. You have an adjustable bolster seat right here, so you can jump up if you wanna, ride shotgun. And if you're gonna run the boat hard, you can kind of pin yourself in place. Adjustable helm, controls for your jack plate, 12-inch Garmin MFD, your binnacle, and your trim tabs over here. Otherwise, this thing is removable. The piping, if you do have a low hanging garage or something that you need a little bit more space to be able to squeeze it in, you can pop this off in this configuration. You can see the rods behind me, so great visibility off the bow if you have an angler there. If you're looking for debris or anything, there's no better space to do it than this right here. And then the best part is you can trailer this boat, as I mentioned before, so it gives you the best of both worlds. Starting off here in the Transom, I want to show the versatility of this boat. Although it's made to fish, you do have that family-friendly feel to it. A pop-up seat here for two with a large backrest. If you're going to make a long run, that's probably the best spot in the whole house for you to sit. Otherwise, you put that thing down. You got a great casting platform here, a cooler that is bolted down. We got some fish in this bad boy. Unfortunately, we were not the responsible for catching it, but just to kind of simulate how this could look, if you want to keep a cooler out that you can just disconnect, take, drop in the truck and go. That's the way to do it. Two power poles, V10 400 in the back, capable of speeds over 50 miles an hour, nice and easy. And you got twin 30-gallon live wells here with aerator on the insides that we noticed. So a pretty sweet setup. Back here in the Transom, you got an aquarium lid there in the front, be able to make sure your baits are doing well. And lastly, I'm gonna go ahead and pop this open. Access to your bilge is incredibly important if you need to get, into any of these valves. They got all Gemlux valving there, which is fantastic. But you can see plenty of room to get one or two people in here just to tackle anything you may need. After you come off that bilge, right here in deck is your kill box. So you have a nice big space here. You can fit two large buckets in there. This is insulated, macerated, so that's where you want to throw your fish, or if you want to load up with ice to make a long run, that'll be the spot to do it. Otherwise, you have a 45 Yeti here on a retractable track right there. Storage for your plano boxes. You got a couple of drawers here to throw your pliers, knives, things like that. And check this out, you got your cutting board, which is removable so you don't damage your starboard here. That's the main thing on the boat. You can drop this and store it away if you're not using it, and then when you're ready for action, pop it out, lock it in place, and you're good to go. Otherwise, you have, spots for your knives, pliers up here, cup holders, vertical rod holders here, vertical rod holders on your hardtop, and you see we're ready to fish, although for some reason we're not fishing out here today, guys. What's going on? You can see we have a lot of room in here. This is a 9.2 beam. Boat holds 100 gallons of fuel, and I want to show you something pretty cool that we noticed that we honestly have never seen before. Integrated into the piping, you have your fresh and saltwater washdowns. I believe you have 15 gallons of fresh water and then these coils just pop out when you need them. This thing is angled forward, which is nice. We've seen a lot of them angled backwards and they just pop out of here, you know, all day long. So it's nice to be able to put them in there. The boat's running forward, that's not gonna go anywhere. This boat does have the upgraded JL Audio sound package, the M6 speakers with the 10-inch subwoofers. And check this out, this is not something you see in a boat this size very often, but you have kind of a rod locker, more for your boat brushes, things like that, a gaff. They do have the holes going aft, so you can fit a rod in there if you put the tip in first and the reel over on this side, but they utilize a lot of this real estate that usually goes wasted on a boat of this size. Standing here at the helm, we have the Garmin 1243s. We have duals on this one. This is an option, comes standard with a single 12-inch MFD. You can see they have digital switching. You don't have a switch panel anywhere here. Have the horn, that works. I always like to check that. And that is the largest option you can go here, the dual 12s. They do have an adjustable helm, which is nice. Your kind of Formula One controls for the jack plate, and then you have your control here as well for your power poles. So here we have a forward opening console door, which lays down like this, giving you perfect access, both port and starboard, to get down to the head, or if you're gonna drop stuff in there as storage. You can see there's a grab handle here to be able to grab it like that if you're gonna get in there, and they have a C-deck material here. If you wanna put a Plano box, if you're fishing up here, it kind of doubles up as a rigging station. So something kind of cool that we haven't seen. Let us know what you guys think about it in the comments below. Otherwise, we have two configurations here with this seating space. You can have this, which creates a big storage box within it. As you can see, there's, you know, some snorkeling sets in there just so you can gauge the size. And they have kind of a U-shaped forward seating option, so you can pick one or the other. Otherwise, on top here, you have two 5-gallon pitch wells. You have this access panel, which has your batteries for your trolling motor. Also, they created these line holders here, which is pretty nifty to keep them organized out of the way. In front of that, you have your anchor locker and your Garmin trolling motor up at the point. So there you have it. We just wrapped up our sea trial on the Blackfin 262 HB, the hybrid bay. I personally am a huge fan of this hybrid bay boat style thing. Again, it's beamy, 9'2", holds 100 gallons of fuel, fuel efficient with a single 400 V10. Absolutely gorgeous lines. It has that break there on the shear line, which gives it 27 to 28 inches of deck to cap height up in the bow. You can see that. So it really feels like you have a bigger boat when you're in it. Your kids are gonna be safe in it, and it's absolutely beautiful to look at. So let us know what you guys think. Comment below. My name is Alan with Center Consoles Only. Somebody told me that I never mentioned my name. Alan Blanco. We got Eric Taggart there behind the camera. We appreciate your support, and we look forward to the next one.